I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says the weather's clear. Can do, can do. This guy said the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do, can do. I'm taking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
The loss at every tap, be waited by a half, according to it here in the telegraph.
Things feel right, I hear his looks alright, cause it all depends if it's rain last night.
I know it's Valentine, the morning work looks fine, Johnny Josh, his brother's a friend of mine.
So they printed boys, I got the beatbox noise, it says the great-grandfather was Edward Poise.
I know it's one thing, that is no bum steer, is on a handicap, but it's real sincere.
I'm taking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
So make it effing tap, be waited by a half, according to it here in the telegraph. Epitaph. Valentine, I got the horse right here.
what the Bible tells us, and that is why I am standing here in the Devil's Own street, in the Devil's Own city, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. You gamblers, with your cards, your dice, your horses, pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison or of the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are free to take refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and together we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it's the Save a Soul mission. We're located at 409 West 49th Street. We're open all day, all night, and we're holding a special prayer meeting this Thursday at...
Hey, nicely! You big bum. Benny, come here. Oh, Miss Sarah. I mean, what's a refined doll like her doing mixed up in a mission dodge, huh?
She sure is a beautiful doll, all right. With 100% eyes.
I know, but she spends all her time doing good. I mean, how can anybody make any money from that, huh?
Well, maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Hey, Mindy, how are you? You know Nicey Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Yeah, nicely, thank you.
Tell me, Nathan Detroit, has he found a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
See, the heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks? When did you acquire it?
I collected a reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action.
No.
Just wish Nathan finds a place. Oh,
Mr. Southstreet, this is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
hello.
Either of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's running a floating crap game around here.
A crap game on the boat.
No, I mean a crap game that moves to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can tell him this from me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. But he ain't gonna find a spot. Because everybody knows that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Fellas! Fellas, everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think that I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I was just talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having difficulty in finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
I mean, what does that count on for me? I mean, what am I? A sex maniac? Don't answer that.
But did you find
I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those that want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime?
Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I find a place? Well, I tried all the regular places, like the back of the cigar stall and the funeral parlor.
Well, you once said about the Biltmore garage. Maybe
I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself, and he said he
Might take a chance.
and let us use his place, but he wants $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash.
In cash?
And he won't take my marker.
He won't take your
Maybe
money.
if I wanted an echo, I'd go to the canyon.
So, your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? I mean, the marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge which a guy can't welsh on. I mean, it's like not saluting the flag. I mean, my marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. I mean, it don't seem possible, me without a livelihood. Why? I mean, I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent. And you know, I couldn't even get Adelaide her present today. And you know what day today is? Shall I tell you? Shall I? Are you guys even listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy about Bates.
Splendid swim.
I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage was a grand, but we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now put a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stockroom behind McCluskey's bar, but Miss McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is a spot, but the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why is good old reliable Nathan Detroit? If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not the good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere.
permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have a game or I'll die from shame.
It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. And my boys will tell you where it is. Gee, what a day.
Say, oh, isn't that Sky Matheson?
Sky Masterson. Why, there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. I mean, why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time when he was sick, he wouldn't take his penicillin on account that he had bet 10 seeds that his temperature would go to 104.
Yeah, did it?
Did it? He's so lucky that it went to 106. Good old Sky.
So why don't you bet Sky 1,000?
Huh, not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. That's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
What you mean you would bet Sky Masterson?
Well, I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can find a bet on which there is no chance of losing. So, he likes crazy bets like which lump of sugar will the fly sit on? How far you can kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake? Quick. Go and ask Mindy yesterday how many pieces of cheesecake he sold and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What do I know for?
Just find out and I'll beat it. Oh, boy, here comes Adelaide. And if she finds out that I'm running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again. Go!
Hello, Nathan dear.
Oh, Adelaide, pigeon. What brings my little smoochie to Mindy's?
Oh, just a salad on my way back to the hot box.
Oh, are you still rehearsing?
Oh yeah, that slave driver Charlie has been working us all day. So finally I says, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he said, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him. I says I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present? For me?
I hope you like it. Oh.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Oh, how sweet. Look, Adelaide, honey, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band with 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to buy me presents. It makes me feel like we're married already.
Well, Adelaide, baby, one of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything, just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
Psst. 1,200 cheesecake. 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake.
Yeah, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Any news yet?
Not yet, Mindy. I'll, let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What's all that about?
Oh, his wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, listen, Adelaide. I'm expecting a fellow, and, I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, but I don't want your salad to get cold. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? I mean, look, honey, you've got a cold, and it's across the street, and you know how many open manholes there are around.
Oh, Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You really are the sweetest person. Goodbye.
What are you doing? I want to know. Hey, Scott. Glad to see you.
Hi, Nathan. You old promoter, you.
Well, how are you, Sky? You look great.
I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's on the horses.
Gee, 50 G's on the GG's. G's, that's a lot of G's. You gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Well, you want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Why don't you try some of Mindy's cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not gonna. Hey, tell me, how's, Adelaide?
Oh, fine, fine. She's still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight. Guys like us, Nathan, we have got to remember, pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Are you sure you ain't hungry yet? I mean, are you sure you don't want to try some of the cheesecake, or maybe some of the strudel?
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Oh. No. But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, who ain't? But there are some people that actually prefer his strudel. Offhand, which do you think that he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everybody is like I am, then I would say that Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
For old time's sake. I mean, I thought I'd get you some action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I am sorry that I am not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come up to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this guy is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump up out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, you do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you are going to wind up with an earful of cider." Now Nathan, I do not claim that you have been blocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Now, would I?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you the same $1,000 that you do not know the color necktie I have on. Well?
No bet. Brown. What a crazy color. We took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hi, Sky.
How's it with you fellows?
Yeah, good.
What's wrong with him?
He's a little sick. His cheesecake backed up on him.
Oh, maybe that's why Mindy sells more strudel than cheesecake.
We took Miss Adelaide to the drugstore. And she said for you to be sure not to pick her up after the hot box, you know, after the show. Yep. Yeah, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean...
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of a doll that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll? I mean, if a guy does not have a doll, who's going to holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting a rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well then, how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll? I name her. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Oh, Sarah, they do that every day.
Do you, take sinners here?
Indeed, we do. Sarah.
How do you do?
My name's Abernathy. Alright, Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man. Take a seat.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I have suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, some tea.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would never have become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions offering me sucker bets.
Here you are, young man.
Thank you. Well, it makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you keep right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found this.
Well, the Bible says, seek, and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out there every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
Why's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try an all-night session against the devil.
That's a very good suggestion. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
Brother Scott.
Brother Scott. This tea is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I guess if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I'd like you to read. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday that I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you'll not think I am getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady, like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place? Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far. There are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York, by plane. You ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
But here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gully.
Well, I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah?
There are 2 things being in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlor. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. Now, when is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to me.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubano in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana, Havana.
Where do you want to? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back again the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you did not do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Oh, please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all! Except guys, I hate
I
guys.
don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that it's just me personally. I'm not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere in the world there is a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Oh, don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber, to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his blood.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out. When my love comes along, take a chance. He'll be just what I need. That's some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By his calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, all is well. When my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't go in like that. I mean, what are you picking? A guy or a card?
Well, I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big hard drop?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the phone. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. My love will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, all is well.
I've just been handed a note. It says we've got a Bert Swift in tonight, who's ill today. Who's 111 today? Think about it. And now, the grand finale of our Round the World review. We take you down on the farm with Miss Adelaide and her chickens.
I'm calling you about the, you know what? The crap game. The crap game. I'm sorry. The dice game. Is it okay to have the game at your place still tomorrow night? Yeah, you'll get your $1,000 tomorrow. Look, Joey, if you're going to take that attitude with me, I'll take the game someplace else. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, you'll get your dough. Would I lie to you? Don't answer that. Yeah, well, I'm getting it from Sky Masterson. It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him that he could not take a doll to Havana. Because she's not the type of doll that goes to Havana. What do you mean, where does she go? She don't go no place. That's how I know I'm going to win. So can we have the game at your place? Yes, Joey. Yes, Joey. Yes, Joey. No. Oh, go to hell, Joey.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What's this?
It's a book, Nathan.
I know it's a book. Do I look stupid? Don't answer that. A book. You're always reading books. You're turning into a regular bookie.
Nathan, this book is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
Oh, how is your cold?
Oh, it's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a very long time. And I said I thought it was an account when we dance with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he told me to read this book. As he said, it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is a psychology that tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Well, would it tell you if a certain doll would go for a certain guy, but you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there are certain dolls you can almost bet that they wouldn't go for a certain kind of guy.
Oh, Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to be giving you a raise. So, I wondered, with what I'll be making, what do you think? Maybe we could finally get married?
Well, of course we're going to, sooner or later.
Oh, I know, Nathan. Achoo! Oh, but I am starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, there is something I never told you before, but my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Well, why did she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote to her I was married.
Oh, you did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then, after about 2 years,
Well, what after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Oh, I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we had it.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan. Yes, I did.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's in boarding school. I rode Mother on a football game last Saturday.
Oh, I wish I'd had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
Oh, all those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Oh, just give me the grand total.
5.
Oh, no wonder I've been so tired lately.
Anyway, now we're getting married and he won't be a worry anymore.
Oh, Adelaide, how could you do such a thing and to a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Well, I'm going to be meeting her soon, and what do I tell her? What do I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Trade in with the Phillies or something? What are we going to do?
We could get married.
Marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I have had it for 3 years, and I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, we have the veil. Now all we need is our license and a blood test.
What?
Blood test. It's the law.
Oh, what a city. First they closed my crap game, and now they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again.
Oh, Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you. And I want us to be the happiest, marriedest, couple that there is in the world.
Has anybody seen an airing out here? Oh, I don't think so. You! I'm all dated up to Mullo with Society Max and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Oh, don't upset yourself, honey. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other. And we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Oh, look, you'll feel better tomorrow. Come on. Cheer up, honey. Give me that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray wherever you figure the streptococcus alert. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. C note. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and the throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just by stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop like grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air-conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get up at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop like grip, like post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really up it. And chew! From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Chew!
Nicely.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
The scribe was just following Miss Sarah. Oh, you should have seen her. Huh. She gave him a look that would have cooled a moose at meeting time.
Excellent. Just as long as you don't take the dog to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't even take the New Rochelle. Hey, where is Nathan anyway? He's supposed to be sorting out the new crop cake.
He's looking for Adelaide.
Oh,
She's
no.
mad at him again.
Oh, Miss Adelaide's always taking his mind off of decent work.
Nicely, it is too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his old fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant of that. Because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look,
what's playing in the Roxy. I'll tell you what's playing in the Roxy. Picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl and he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by a television set that used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has licked them, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dime. When you spot a John waiting in the rain, chances are it's insane, cause only a John can be for Jane. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that does my heart. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money, that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet he'll be making with some dough.
When a bum buys wine like the bum can't afford, it's a cinch the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug, lately added a jug, and he's still lifting black before the roll. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's Apollo 12 to 7, that the guy's only doing it for some dough. And his cash has run short, make a bet he'll be banging with some dough.
When a guy wears tails with the front leaning white, who the heck do you think he's tickling peacocks and living out?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells like Tennessee barbershop.
Call it dumb, call it clever, after you give odds forever, that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid more attention to him.
Yes, he seemed to attend every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Yes, very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should never have volunteered for this post. Well, let's have some lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. All right.
Why, good morning, General.
General, we didn't know you were coming to town.
Oh, I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings, trying to drum up more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you.
Well, sit down and have some lunch with us.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I don't have the time. I've several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
But, General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing so much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting? But will anyone be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masters, former senator.
Well, how do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and Find out for yourself. Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine seals.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, but where's the game?
I don't know yet. Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
Not yet. We gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. The guys won't wait around much longer.
Look, so soon. Look, I left nicely back at the hotel waiting to get the money from Sky. It'll be there. Well, where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
But I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I was feeling a little faint.
Oh, I was feeling a little faint.
Oh, get back to the hotel. I'll wait to get the money from Sky. And don't come back without it, even if you starve to.
Okay, Nathan, all right, calm down.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Oh, hi, Mindy. How are you? How is everything here?
Detroit, if you have no place for your game, then tell us and we'll seek entertainment elsewhere.
Now, take it easy, Mindy.
I hope you're not going to spoil our evening, insomuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you may have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
How do you do, Big Julie? Does he speak? Welcome to our fair city. English, does he speak English? In as which you'll know the heat is on. But just be patient and you'll soon get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Do you stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Detroit, if there is no game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who would one time or another displeased him. Though I admit, it's difficult to find such citizens, in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Now, believe me, Big Julie, that when Nathan Detroit... When Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that...
Wow. An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Harry the Horse. Sweaty Eddie. And Tiny Tim. Pardon me. I'm not very good on names. But your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. You know what this reminds me of? The male chorus line from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, it's a party!
Really? What kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married.
What?
Yeah, that's right, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. But he's a jolly good fellow.
That nobody cannot deny.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, it was a surprise.
bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, it's a bachelor dinner.
Oh, just think. After 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Yes, what will it mean?
Well...
Nathan, if these good fellows are nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner, the least you can do is tell them when a wedding date is.
Well, we need time for a license and a blood test.
Oh, gee. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married by tomorrow night? Right after the show with the hot box.
But Adelaide, we need time for a license.
You could elope.
What?
You could drive upstate to, what's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico, Nathan. Buffalo. They'll marry you right away and you don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea, Detroit. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car, my Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Oh, well, what the hell?
My congratulations, Nathan. I just hope there's nothing in the jeans.
Oh, Nathan, I've got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box right tomorrow night.
I'll have a table reserved and I'll be all dressed up in whatever it is you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Well, send her a telegram, only date it back.
I'd better wait till we've had 5 children. It won't take us long.
Detroit, you are indeed a lucky fella. A most beautiful doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you known the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place for the game.
Well, how can I? The money from Sky ain't come through yet.
But what if it doesn't come? What if he took the doll to Havana?
Oh, how could he? He couldn't have. She couldn't have gone.
Taxi!
native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I think I'll have another one.
No, I don't really do fancy enough. Sit back there. Taste good.
Bacardi? What alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink more milk.
Are you all right?
I'm right. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a king, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start pumping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a prince, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you look. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding, 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 So wonderful. Let's stay here a few more days and see how wonderful it really is.
I think we'd better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
Well, I'm taking you back.
No, you're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't get mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Look, you know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. And that's how you met me in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else is a girl gonna get to meet a cowboy?
Come on.
No, I don't want to go, no.
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. Must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was so wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Fine, Sky. Look, the girls have given me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore to surprise me with a kitchen shower. Look.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. Sky, you know we're eloping tomorrow night, right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I know I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. Let's face it, we tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
Oh, she's in love.
Yeah. I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
Finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of days before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first girl I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you, it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe, I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson. Brother Scott.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and we stayed up all night. Spoke to lots of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Oh, wow, you're even more tired than I am.
tip them off. I've seen some strange things in my time, but I've never seen a crap game going full blast in a mission before.
A crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah?
This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I should never have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Well, I see you tomorrow.
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
It's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? I mean, what the hell kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.